Hi, welcome to Explained. Did you know that we, as humans, were tamed by wheat? We always thought that we had tamed dogs and cats and everything, and that nature is subordinate to us. But did you know that wheat had tamed us? Well, I first got to give credit to the author of Sapiens, Yuval Harari, who first brought this theory to book, and there's very little about this theory that is arguable. And it really goes like this. When we were hunter-gatherers, we were dependent on the scarcity of food and the availability of food. And so our numbers, the rate at which we could multiply, was very dependent on the availability of food, how fast we could hunt it, how fast we were being hunted. And then we discovered agriculture, in particular wheat. And what wheat allowed us to do is to stay fixed in one position. We didn't have to be nomadic, moving around looking for food. We could stay year in and year after, build a house, be very cozy, and develop a living. That led to us starting to multiply. It simply led to us increasing in numbers. And as we increased the numbers, we just increased the size of the crop. So there was enough food for all of those offsprings to be fed. Now that makes all perfect sense until you start taking it to the extremities and realizing that the moment there were more people to be fed by the wheat than what could be available through a nomadic hunter gatherer lifestyle, you start to understand that, say for example, wheat could sustain 100 people in a community, and the hunter-gathering lifestyle only 20. For you to go back to the hunter-gatherer community or lifestyle, 80 of those people need to be eliminated, and that's where we got tamed. How in the world could we ever go back and say, well, all right, the following 80 people, you need to die or be killed or whatever we need to do for the community to go back to a hunter-gatherer lifestyle? We were trapped. There was no way that we could escape it. And so wheat had tamed the human race. Wheat placed us in a position where we were dependent on agriculture, as we are still today. In a world that is fast turning into a troublesome place in terms of food supply, with increasing multiplication, the world population growing exponentially, we are trapped in a place where we are so dependent on agriculture, and started with wheat. So I hope that explains it. If you like that, hit the like button, tell your friends, leave a comment. You can always tell me if there's something that you want me to explain. Until then, this is Louis, and you're watching Explained.